oops, now the music disappeared. I noticed that I do the best clips when I don't plan anything. If I think like all kinds of things up, then it comes out stupid. So this is really unprepared, so no great lighting, you know. Just go. I'm just finished eating, and now I may need to burp to to relieve the air that kind of builds up while eating, because it's just stuffing, and then eventually there's air. Now, Dr. Zetsche, I could say happy birthday in every clip now, and I will, because once the information that I have to share with you, or that I would love to share with you, comes out, it will feel like a birthday to you and to everybody just like you. And what I was trying to do is look up this thing that, you know, I watched you on a discussion on stage with a guy. You know, I don't have I have it all here. You know, if you wanted to see the clips, you can have it. But I'm gonna look up this one word that you used, saying that you're not. And it's a really great thing, because it actually has, you know, the journey in it. The word, you know, Fahrt, Wohlfahrt. Let's see, welfare. I'm not really sure that it's a welfare. You know, Wohlfahrt is not welfare. And then it says social services. It's you know, Wohlfahrt is social services. I don't know. Labor, welfare. In American, labor, L-A-B-O-R. In British, L-A-B-O-U-R. You are it, sir. So you are not a Wohlfahrtsverein, you said. And yet, you know, you build the greatest cars on earth. You pride yourself that you are the inventors, and you are. And you say that, you know, you love the pioneer ship that goes with that. So wonderful, you know, that's great. And then you say, you know, we're not a Wohlfahrtverein. Well, how about you become one? Wouldn't that be great? Because, you know, if you become a Wohlfahrtverein and became just a bit more social, what is that social? You know, social has like all kinds of horrible ideas attached to it, and you talked about, like, you know, the difference between capitalism and communism and Marxism and, you know, all this isms, you know, that we have, and invented, saying, you know, religion and politics needs to be separate. Now we have a science that says that, you know, with quantum physics we are all one, and oh my goodness, you know, now I'm reminded, because this is the math formula, you know, that goes like this, like an apple, you know, where the energy is like, you know, it's like through vibrations, it's loaded up here in the middle, and then it expands out and comes back down to the middle where it loads up again. And this is kind of the theory that goes with the quantum theory, quantum physics, quantum mechanics. Don't tell me how this works, but there are people out there that do know. So with that theory, with all that technology that we already know and are waiting for you to apply, and then, you know, become this Wohlfahrtverein. And, well, let's see. You are about business, about making money, about earning money. So great. I mean, why otherwise would you be in business, you know? If you didn't want the most out of what you put in, you know, and the people that put in the most, they will also receive the most. That, of course, is what I will bring, because your system right now doesn't give you that. You know, you have all kinds of regulations, and I heard you, you know, speak. That was in a different interview, some Brussels thing, you know, where very influential people, including you, were asked what is really our world's problem, and you said that the Atlantic Treaty, you know, which I have no idea what all these details are, because, you know, so I don't want to, you know, come across like a smart guy here and tell you what to do. You know all that stuff. What you don't know And that, you know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my finger right in there, in that wound, is how to share your feelings. You really don't know that. I'm sorry. You know, you've got tons of knowledge. I've seen you over and over and over again. Now I've seen you in two. I have the copies here, so you know, I can show you what I mean. You know, there was like a guy on stage with you. He was very much interested in driving cars and how they work and what the future is, and he asked you all kinds of questions, and you were really loose because he was a guy, you know. And you were loose. Oh, I got it. You know, you got to just wait for 1 second because I got to show you something. Here, I'm back. Because you were wearing shoes. You know, I didn't plan this, and you know, lots of coincidences. So you know, I wanted to keep you there, you know, so you can see yourself there. So you were wearing shoes, you know, you were wearing sneakers though, that look like this, you know, gray on top and then white sole. Wow, you know, this is like future stuff. And now mine are still made from leather. I don't know, I think actually at the bottom that's more plastic. I thought it was leather. Is it? Maybe. No, I don't think it's leather. I think it's plastic. So you know, we're getting away from the animals, you know, because we have that other, you know, that's another. I guess that's more science, you know. I'm not really that sure, you know, how this is all called. I'm the feeling prophet here, you know. Here to do actually what I feel is happening, you know. You're looking for love, and yet what is that, you know? Is that like, yeah, I go to a movie and sit there for 2 hours and I learn about the characters, you know, who's who, and right pretty fast I know who's the good guy or the good girl, and I identify with that one, of course, because that one, you know, I want to be. And then, you know, he or she gets thrown into all kinds of challenges in the middle after we got to know all these characters, you know, and then they really love, you know, in the movies to shoot at least one person, you know, one must be dead. That's the best, because then it gets really exciting, right? I wonder why. Because, you know, we say there will never be a war coming from Germany anymore, so we really don't want the dead. But then when we go to the movies, we want to see them dead, you know, blood flowing all over, spraying all over the place. And then in the end, of course, we want them to succeed and get together. And now, you know, I get things here as I'm going, because the thing is with me, and it wants certain things to be said, so I'm saying that. See, I have 2 emails now. One is silkewuders15@hotmail.com. The other one is WoManITy and PaMacKiLAND @yahoo.com. And so I have on both emails, I have a single service now. Actually, I have 3. I think 2 on Hotmail and 1 on Yahoo. And I just got the one. Well, who cares, right? Where it came. I just see like all these singles looking for to get together. Now, where is this? Where I go out and I feel a person, you know, and I get to know that person, like humans do, you know. Now I need to go online and say, you know, I am Silke, and I'm working on a project, you know, to rescue the world, and you know, I'm trying to get to you there, you know, you guy there, but I'm really looking for love too, you know, and a relationship, and it's amazing, because I don't have all the great words always available to me, but people do, because that's all, you know, that's all we do is, like, you know, describe yourself. Well, great. How do you describe all these feelings, you know, these things, these spontaneous things that we are able to do, you know, if we just listen, like me, to the thing, you know. I don't always have the words all available, but I had a guy, boy, he said such nice things, you know. I thought that in an email you can't express, you know, feelings like he did. So he said all the nice things to me, and like love kisses at the end. And it's a great thing, right? You know, I send you love kisses. He didn't even know me, but he sent me love kisses, hugs and kisses. So I felt like, okay, a little bit. And then he said, my dear. After we exchanged maybe like 4 or 5 emails, and that's, you know, when I cringe, And I'm sure that you cringe as soon as you see anything from me, because, you know, I may feel to you like I want you to be a Wolfenstein. Oh my goodness, no, I'm not a Wolfenstein. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Ooh, do you can, like, just back up a little bit now. I talked to this guy, you know, that said all the right words, just like you said all the right words about the world changing in Las Vegas. And then I talked to him, and he was just asking me, okay, well, how would you help me with my son? And I got like, you know, I have 2 children, I've been a mom. I just explained to him, well, I would do probably the same thing that I did with my children. I would be me, and then if they were interested in anything to join me, then they could. And if I saw certain things that they're good at, then I would support that. But he wasn't looking for that, you know. He wanted a woman to take care of his son so he could take care of himself and relax, because he was 62 years old. You're gonna be 62. What a coincidence. And he said he worked enough in his life. He wanted to rest now. So I'm 56 and I'm here, you know, wanting to change the world, and he wants to rest. So, so obviously, you know, I told him, you know, in a very, very nice way that, you know, I wish him well, I wish him luck, and I'm sure that he will find, you know, a partner who will live with him and also help him with his child, and, you know, so he can go on his way. What I'm trying to say is that people are looking for love. You know, and love is not where you go to the movie and then in the end they kiss and then you go home. It's like, that's love. There's a lot to love, you know. Trust is a big thing. And in a world with a system based on fear, there's no trust, because everybody's lying. See, like if the, I'm sorry, I'm going to be profane. If the shit hits the fan, you get to court, right? In court, we suddenly become history books because our emotions don't count in court. So we do all the crimes on a friend basis. Oh, well, you know, if you do this for me, then I do this for that for you, and then we can screw them all, you know. Great. Now, I'm supposed to follow that system, which I refuse respectfully, because I'm here to change it, for everybody to share their feelings and also to tell the truth. And there is personal privacy. There is a certain space that I need to be able to live my passion. And we all have a mouth. We all have well, we all have a language, but I suggest we learn one, you know, and so we understand one another. That if someone comes too close to me, then I said, I'm sorry, you know, this is too close for comfort, and let's talk, you know. And why is this too close for comfort for me? And you know, and of course we are all in different levels. So this man I spoke to, who told me all the nice things, you know, I love you and love kisses and all that. I mean, while we were talking, I realized that he was a nice man, but I need a partner. And I'm not hitting on you, you know. I'm just saying that, you know, we are all different. So if I would spend my life with somebody, then I would love to be with someone who I could share my thoughts, my feelings, my life, you know, and who can feel and relate to where I am. And now with everybody else, I come down and I reach and pull them up. You know, this is what I'm here for. And of course, you know, pulling up sometimes means, oh my goodness, you need to leave something behind that kept you down. So, you know, this is how this would work out. And so, same shoes. Wow. Don't want to marry you, but, you know, how about we marry in business? And then we talk about the money situation, and if we really want to hang on to that, you know, and I'll make more of this with this, and I'm sure I have more to tell you, but the thing will tell me. Happy birthday.